Hello and welcome back to Beat Me, the BattleCON analysis show where everyone tries to beat me. In the previous episode, we went against type and went against expectations and actually won the game for once. However, that doesn't mean we didn't learn a few lessons along the way. First of all, one of the most important lessons we learned was the fact that we have to consider all of our opponent's options every beat. Specifically because overdrive finishers can get pretty dangerous, especially if they're staring at you in the face. Otherwise, we did pretty okay last game as Riflem, or as we like to call him, Roflem. In this game, or rather this episode, we're gonna try our hand at some Eligor. I feel like all of these complicated and hard to play characters are not a good way to go when we're trying to learn the game. Seeing as I'm practically learning this whole game all over again, might as well start it off easy by playing a Juggernaut type character. Now, you might notice that I'm now also on the screen, so you get to see some face cam for once in your life. I'm probably gonna get a better camera at some point. I usually use, oh boy, this is the classic matchup, everyone. Eligor versus Schecter, the Devastation newbie game. We're up against Alphant, so we expect to lose. Alphant plays so many games every week. He's probably played way more than I have, so this is a good opportunity for me to learn, and by that, a good opportunity for me to lose. Probably want strike. So Schecter has a bunch of moves early game. This is interesting. So we want to get rid of Switch for Eligor, and we'll probably get rid of Chained after that. Switch strike, switch drive. Let's go with Switch Grasp. I'll explain that after a bit. The problem with fighting against Schecter is that she has a lot of ways to ignore stun guard, specifically with her brand base. And it's going to be very problematic for me to fight against that. But we will work our way through it. So what do we pair with Chain? Spiral is an interesting thing to deal with. Fine, let's just do Chain Strike for this one. And we want probably Sweet Revenge. Alright, so this is going to be an interesting game. Mostly because Schecter is one of the harder characters to beat. Okay, so of course she starts with Switch Grasp and Spiral Strike. Okay, so oh, whoa, why did dodge go in there? I selected Strike, right? Oh jeez, whatever. So my opponent can play this really annoying attack pair called Jugular Brand. Then anti 3 tokens to it to have it be 7 plus priority and ignore stun guard and deal so much damage, blah 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 blah. And I honestly think Jugular Brand is gonna be what is gonna kill me. Alright, so we will go Retribution Aegis beat 1 to counter that Jugular Brand. Of course, if he does Combination, that's going to be bad, but he does not have Combination in his hand, so that's what we do. Retribution Aegis is the attack that loses the least. There's the 1 priority, there's the 2 priority, and there's the 3 priority. It's a Jugular Brand. So we'll anti 2 of these to get that yummy soak 4. Well, now he's gonna anti-power and I'm gonna still get... Oh, he passed. Okay, good. So is this what I think it is? Jugular Brand. Nope, Combination Drive. Okay, I mean, that doesn't kill me. And I think I pseudo trade up against this. Well, there's the combination drive, and there's the hard read. Again, this is horrible. My opponent is now heavily winning by a large margin. He's taken off 1/3 of my life bar. And he did a combination drive beat 1, which is a quote-unquote dumb play. This is my life now, isn't it? Now I can just be Spiral Brand, and I basically hard lose. You can do Jugular Brand. You can also do Reaver Drive. Man, I should have antied Stun Guard. So what went wrong that beat was because I played the most obvious attack in the game. So let's just play Counter Drive and see how this goes. If it's gonna be a brand, it's gonna be awful, but everything else is kinda okay. It's brand. Oh, might as well anti-2 Stun Guard on top, just to make this safe against a lot of other attacks. Yeah, I'm expecting something like a Jugular Brand. If it's not a Jugular Brand, it's something utterly awful. Okay, that's a pass. So that's probably not the Jugular Brand then, if he's not pumping it a lot. Or maybe he is pumping it a lot for a Jug. Nope, it's an Unleashed Drive. Alright. It's an Unleashed Dodge, to be precise.
Better watch out.
And now I'm in shot territory. Everything is going so wrong right now. Oh man, I wish I hadn't... I know I did strike, right? So now my opponent has access. You can do a Reaver Brand or something along those lines. Of course, he can also do Reaver Shot or Spiral Shot or Jugular Shot. So it's a difference between what brand and the shot. I'd rather take the shot, so it's better to just cut my losses. Do switch dodge. Right? One, two, three. One, two, three. Yeah, I guess I'll eat the shot. This is how you quickly lose this game.
Let's do this.
It feels bad, dude. Okay, so we have a switch dodge against what I assume to be some sort of shot. Is he going to anti some power on top? Nope, he's anti-ing priority. I will not counter anti-priority because I expect to be slower already. I'm against the Schecter. All over priority is positive. It's... Oh no, wait. I made a mistake. This is Spiral Shot, isn't it? Look. I know. Oh, look. It's gonna reveal and be Spiral freaking... Nope. Okay, never mind. He's anti-ing the extra priority. I should be okay. I have to pass. I'm pretty much losing hard. but I need to set up for the next beat. So this is the thing. This is a total loss, so might as well cut my losses, and hey, there we go. I did a good play, and I can retreat 3, and that will get rid of the Reaver Brand. Reaver Brand cannot reach me from here, and this was a decent play, yeah.
There.
Woo!
Better watch
Now
out.
my opponent can play something like Spiral Strike, or... Okay, now he's near me. He has Combination Drive once again. We might want to take Sweet Revenge. Swap finishers. So if you're losing pretty hard, you kind of want to take Sweet Revenge. Okay, so my opponent does not have his burst. His combination is down, so we have Spiral, Jugular. Spiral and Jugular are big problems, but not that big of a problem. So we can do Martial. This is when we can do Martial shots. Does he have Reaver? Nope, he does not have Reaver. So what's his highest damage? Highest damage that hits is Drive. So the only way this doesn't work is if I... So his highest damage that hits is 5. So I have to anti-2. Alright. This is a martial shot beat. Hopefully we get something nice here. He'll probably read me and do something like Spiral Shot or something. There's anti-2 Vengeance there. Did he do Spiral Burst and then anti to clash me? Coffin Nails. Schecter ignores the opponent, so can stun. Okay, he passed. I'll pass. This anti-phase is really messing me up a lot. I'm not that good when it comes to the anti-phase just yet. Yup, it's a Spiral Drive. So I misread. I should have only antied 1.
Better watch out.
I would have gotten 2 extra damage out of it. Such as the unfortunate result of my miscalculation. Sad, I could have dealt 8 damage and we would have been tied. But that's fine, okay. So now combination is dealing plus 8 damage. Yes. Plus 4 damage. So that's a 6 power grasp. That's pretty powerful. I think doing counter Aegis, no. Let's just do counter strike. So I think he's gonna do something silly like
Ready for action.
the most amount of damage he can deal is 8. So I need to anti-2 on Counter-Strike to make sure that I don't get stunned. No, wait, I don't know. It's not 8. It's... How much? 7? So this is a combination. Is it a combination drive? No. Combination shot. A combination shot would deal 7, so I only technically need to anti-1 Vengeance. But just to be safe, let's anti-2 Vengeance. This speed doesn't really matter how much Vengeance I have. Yeah, I will almost always be getting max Vengeance this beat, so there's that. So 9, that's the most amount of damage he can deal with his strongest attack, which is combination strike. Let's see how well we fare.
You can't get away from me.
Does he anti more priority on top? Nope, he's anti-ing extra priority up there. So I'm probably gonna power up. So the good thing about counter is that advance up to 1 space per point of damage you've taken this beat. He's going so fast that I think I should be doing fine. He's probably gonna deal 8 damage. I'm gonna deal 6. It's gonna be fine. I pass. He's been anti-ing a lot of force. Is this a combination? Yup, it's a combination shot. I mean, that's basically what I was expecting, but again, I couldn't counter it. So this is the second best thing. Yes, regain all your malice. I getcha, I getcha. Next beat, I mean, let's just not move. We can, so we'll deal 6 damage, and he'll be down to 8. So he's getting Brand back. Okay. So he has access to Reaver. That's bad news, Bears. But we have Retribution Aegis. So we have 2 lines of play. I can Sweet Revenge now. Okay. If he does 4... Okay. Here's the plan. I will Sweet Revenge. I will Sweet Revenge. Okay, and just hope he doesn't do dodge or doesn't do Reaver. It's a toss-up. He has to pick between Sweet Revenge. Okay, so he's dashing. So if he's dashing, my Sweet Revenge will miss. Oh, it's a Reaver Burst, even worse. Read like an open book. If I had done Retribution, it would have been a good beat. Oh man, this is the thing about BattleCon. You can't get really upset about how beats turn out. You can't get upset at how beats turn out because you can't control it. It's all 50-50. I mean, like, there is a world where he could have done what am I trying to say? There was a world where he could have done Reaver Burst and I could have done Retribution Aegis and I would have won that beat. So that's a thing. But now he's this far and has no options from this far away. Oh no, now he has options. So, because he's getting Spiral Drive back. Either a Spiral Strike or a Spiral Drive. Either one will kill me. Can't be a Brand though because it doesn't have enough range. Actually, it could just be a Spiral Brand. But he has to advance 2 spaces. Oh, but Brand has 3 power. Let's just do Retribution Aegis. I mean, there's still a chance that we could win this thing. Jugular Brand won't hit. So it has to be a Spiral Brand if he's gonna hit. Okay, we basically have to spend... We have to count. The most amount of damage he can deal is 5? Yes, 5. So we do Soak 3. Speak Divines. Show me the way. We can show some vengeance. A lot of vengeance. I mean, now he has the option select, right? He can choose to just not hit me, and this Retribution Aegis will utterly miss, so... Especially if he's doing Spiral, right? So perhaps that should have keyed me into doing something else. Yup, it's a Spiral Strike. Now that I'm doing this, he has now the option to either advance or do nothing. So he'll probably just advance 1 and do nothing. Yep, there we go. Or, no, he literally just did nothing. Alright. It's a rough game, dude. I think this is a loss already, mostly because Schecter now just has access to Unleash Drive and all of these other things, and I can't beat any of those. I'm not at the correct range to do anything, especially because I have Dodge and not Dash, so this is actually a done game. But might as well still play the last beat out, so that, you know, we can still play. That's gonna kill me, that's gonna kill me, so I think this is the best play I have. Yeah, I know, it's a good game. Alphan's messaging me that it's GG. Yes, I know it's GG, my dude, I know. And that's how you get beat. That beat 1 utterly destroyed me. There's nothing I can do about this upcoming Unleashed whatever. So I'll just pass. I mean, unless I'm faster than him, I can't beat him. Yep, that Unleashed Drive. I can't beat Unleashed Drive. And that's a loss. Now we're gonna start the train of getting beaten. That's why you know this show's called Beat Me. And that's a death.
Now let's see what's in this pocket.
Okay, so what went wrong that game? It's pretty easy to see what went wrong. I did 2 big things that ended up not working out. Beat 1, I played Retribution Aegis, and he played what's that green style called? Combination Shot, which is a really bad play early game because you haven't hit and you don't get the bonus power, but it worked out in his favor because he hard read the enemy, which is me, because I played the most obvious attack. Of course, there was another world where he had played Brand, and that Brand could have easily lost against that first Retribution Aegis I did. Obviously, the other big misplay was when I played a Sweet Revenge instead of waiting for it. I just played it willy-nilly. Instead, I should have actually just done another attack, preferably the Retribution Aegis. Actually, when I played Retribution Aegis really mattered that game. During beat 1, had I not played Retribution Aegis, I would have been winning. And during that other beat where I came against the Reaver Burst, I should have played Retribution Aegis, then I would have won that beat. So this is the thing about BattleCON. You can't get upset at the way things are going, because there is an entire world out there wherein your opponent picked a different attack, and you would have won that beat easily. It isn't really an indication of how good or bad of a player you are if you misread a beat or 2. It just so happens that things end up that way. So don't take it too hard on yourself and use that as a learning experience. Know that your opponent has certain options that can still counter what seems to be uncounterable, and that's that. So, in this episode, they did, very fittingly, beat me. Take that to heart, and remember that every loss is just another way to get better. Thank you so much for watching, and good night.